Hello, class. As you know, we've been learning about the development of the United States Constitution and the impact that the Constitution has on our lives today. For this assignment, you're going to create a slide presentation and an app called Prezi that you're going to end up posting on your blog. The goal of this presentation is to educate Americans on the Constitution and persuade citizens to participate in democracy. You can persuade them to participate in democracy in any way that you would like. However, for the purposes of this example, I'm going to be focusing on voting. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select a template in Prezi. So you can see they have a lot of different templates available. I'm going to select this one. So now you are going to say use this template, and then you're going to make a title for this presentation. I'm going to say why you should vote. Why you should vote. And then I'm going to say that anyone on the web can see this presentation. Click continue, and it takes a minute to load, but it's going to open up the presentation template for you to edit. So I'm going to first start by putting in the title that I'm choosing, which is Why You Should Vote. And then putting my name, so to say it's by Miss Turner. And then we are going to make the subsections of this. So I'm going to start by talking about how the Constitution was developed. So I'm going to name this Events Leading to the Constitution. Leading. And then you can edit it all and make it fit correctly. So like that. And then say I'll do another example and say, like, instead of marketing, I'm going to put why voting is important. And put that in there as well. And then I'm going to choose two different other categories to write about, but I don't have time for that, so I'm just going to put these for the moment. And then I'm going to click on the next slide, which is the timeline one again. And so I'm going to change this again, so why you should vote. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to put events leading to the Constitution. That one, the other one was the title for the whole thing. So then I'm gonna make sure this is the right size. This is like way too big of a font, so I can go here and I can change the font size. So let's try 18, let's see if that works. That's perfect. And then I can add media, I can add an image, I can also like add shapes here. And so I can be like, hey, I want to add a rectangle to this. And then I can like edit it and do all the things so I can make the presentation unique to me. And then I'll go ahead and add things like the Declaration of Independence. I'm going to say DOI for short. And then I would go ahead and keep going through these. And then I would click on goal. And so for here, I am going to go to the next slide where the goal is, and then I'm going to say like the goal of the Constitution, and so I'd write whatever I want my audience to know. And then I click to the go back button, which is in the corner, kind of hard to see on this presentation, and then I would go through and do that for all of the purposes of this. So then I would go to why voting is important, which is under the marketing one, and then I'd retitle this again and change all of these things and edit it to be perfect for my goal. And so you can add lots of different things, like you can add story blocks, which is where you can include things to like zoom in and zoom out. And so like I can click the zoom in button and then it'll like change it up. I can also click animations and add in a zoom in circle and all the different types of things. I can say my library. There's nothing in my library right now, but I can change the text font and the size and the color of the text, and then I can do different backgrounds and colors by choosing different images, whichever I want to use, and it'll adjust for the entire presentation. And so then you can just make it, curate it to be unique for your needs, and then you're going to post, when you finish this, you're going to say share, and you're going to post it by getting the link. And you're going to say create new link, and then say I'm going to say Miss Turner, and then create link, and then I'm going to copy this link, and then I'm going to create it and embed it into my story on here.